What are our mics even on? Yeah, they are. Okay, what's poppin', internet? Welcome to the Synced Up Podcast Show where we talk about news, games, and sandwich a little fun in between. I'm one of your hosts, Timothy DeRoe, and joining me this week is your boy, Michael Clare. How you doing on this fine Sunday, Mike?
I'm doing good. I'm observing our audio levels. I think we're okay.
Yeah, just have Jordan fix it on his end. He can do it as we go.
Yes, sir.
Because I do know last week I was way louder than you. Probably because Isaiah used our equipment. We didn't. Forgot to fix it.
Most possibly, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
And forgot to fix it. Today we're going to talk about the Nintendo Switch Pro, Netflix becoming the Netflix for games, and Ubisoft is delaying a bunch of shit. And there's a couple announcements as well. But before we get into that, a little bit of housekeeping for you. If you enjoy our show, you should consider supporting us on Patreon at patreon.com/syncedup, where for $1 you can get access to our lovely Discord where we, talk to our fans. They talk to us. We play Pokemon Go. That's been happening in there recently.
Did you call the Steam Deck the Nintendo Switch Pro?
I did.
Okay.
For $1 you can get access to all of that lovely stuff, or for $5 you can get access to post shows of both of our shows and many more goodies, all from Synced Up Podcast. All from youtube.com/synceduppodcast and podcasting services around the globe. New episodes of this show go up in both of those feeds, all of those feeds actually, Mondays 7 a.m. Central Time Zone gang. You can also write into this show to synceduppod@gmail.com or the reader mail submissions tab of our Discord with any questions, comments, concerns, or games that you'd like us to play, and we would address those on the show. You should also follow us on Twitter at synceduppod to keep up to date with all of our content from across the board. Now let's get right into it. Valve's gaming handheld is called the Steam Deck, and it's shipping in December. It starts at $399. Nintendo wouldn't announce the Switch Pro, so Steam decided to Thanos it and do it themselves. This comes from The Verge. Valve just announced the Steam Deck, its long-rumored Switch-like handheld gaming device. It will begin shipping in December, and reservations open July 16th, which already happened, which that was so difficult to get into. A lot of people had a lot of problems there. It starts at $399, and you can buy it in $529 and $649 models as well. Now, the Steam reservations thing was a thing where you could go in and you could pay $5 to reserve your spot to pre-order. You had to have a Steam account that had purchased multiple games before already in order to even do it. It was a way to deter scalpers.
That makes sense. Does the $5 go to your purchase?
Yeah, $5 goes towards your purchase, and it reserves your spot to pre-order it later when the pre-order is officially open. Okay. For anyone who didn't get their hands on a reservation and won't get their hands on a pre-order, don't worry. They say Q1 of 2022, more pre-orders or more orders will be available, so you won't have to fully buy them at resale value. The device has an AMD APU containing a quad-core Zen 2 CPU with 8 threads and 8 compute units worth of AMD RDNA 2 graphics, alongside 16 gigabytes of LPDDR5 RAM. There's a whole lot of words salad there.
I don't know any.
There are 3 different storage tiers: 64 gigabytes eMMC storage for $399, 256 gigabytes of NVMe SSD storage for $529, and 512 gigabytes of high-speed NVMe SSD storage for $649, according to Valve. You can also expand the available storage using the high-speed micro SD card slot. Worth noting that these different price points, for someone who doesn't understand any of this language, does not mean anything different for your gameplay, your frame rates, or anything like that. All it means is faster download times and bigger storage across the 3 versions. A little bit faster load times in the extreme version there. But in terms of gameplay and things like that, no difference across the board. The Steam Deck has a huge number of control options. There are 2 thumbsticks, but also 2 small Steam controller-style trackpads beneath the thumbsticks, which could give you more precision for things like first-person shooters. The front of the Steam Deck also has ABXY buttons, a D-pad, and a 7-inch 1280 by 800 touchscreen for 720p gameplay. The device also has a gyroscope for motion controls like the Switch. It has 2 shoulder triggers on each side, and there are 4 back buttons, 2 on each side as well. As well as built-in microphones. As for the battery, Steam Deck's onboard 40-watt-hour battery provides several hours of game time for most games, Valve says. For lighter use cases like streaming, smaller 2D games, or web browsing, you can expect to get a maximum battery life of approximately 7 to 8 hours. Valve tells IGN that you can play Portal 2 for 4 hours on this thing. If you limit it to 30 FPS, you're going to be playing it for 5 to 6 hours. And if you need to pause your game, the Steam Deck offers a quick suspend/resume feature built into SteamOS that will let you put the device into sleep mode and pick up where you left off later. Valve will also sell a dock you can use to prop up a Steam Deck and plug it into external displays like a TV. You won't need a dock to plug into a TV, though. Valve says that the deck can be plugged into your TV, monitor, or even your old CRT if you have the right cables. The deck comes with a fully fledged USB-C port that contains HDMI, Ethernet, and USB data, as well as standard Bluetooth. You'll have native Bluetooth audio, something that's missing from the Nintendo Switch. On the software side of things, the Steam Deck runs what Valve is now calling a new version of the Steam operating system that is optimized for the handheld mobile form factor. But the actual operating system is based on Linux and will use Proton as a compatibility layer to allow Windows-based games to run without requiring that developers specifically port them for the Steam Deck. Ultimately, though, the Steam Deck is still a full-fledged Linux computer, meaning that more technical users will be able to jump out to the regular Linux desktop too. Valve notes that you'll be able to plug in a mouse, keyboard, and monitor and install other game stores, regular PC software, browse the web, and more. Valve says the Steam Deck's features are designed to emulate the regular Steam app on desktop, complete with chat, notifications, cloud save support, and all your library, collections, and favorites kept in sync. And if you want more power, you'll be able to stream games to the Steam Deck directly from your gaming PC using Valve's remote play feature. That was a lot. That was a lot.
Key takeaways.
A few key takeaways here worth noting. At a price point of $399 for the 64-gigabyte version, I think this is a rock-solid steal for anybody who doesn't have a PC out there. You're talking $50 more than the OLED edition of the Nintendo Switch.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking the same price.
I don't know. I almost disagree.
You disagree?
I feel like this is better for PC users
I don't think so.
because of your gaming catalog.
What do you mean?
So when you get the Steam Deck, right?
Yeah.
Every game that you already own on Steam,
Well,
you
yeah,
can put on the Steam Deck.
I think it's, of course, better for PC users, but I think this is still, for someone who doesn't want to build themselves a PC to be able to PC game, I think this is a viable option at the $400 price point. Mm-hmm. The $529 price point, maybe not as much. But if you have the extra $129 to shell out, I think it's well worth it. Now, $699 or $649 price point, that's really up to you depending on how much storage you want. Personally, I would go with the $529 because upgrading to that SSD is really nice, and the difference in storages between the smaller one and the bigger one is a pretty vast difference there. But yeah, at a $399 price point, that's a very competitive price point in my opinion for a system that's like this.
Oh yeah.
And so it is worth noting though there are certain games that won't be able to run on the traditional Steam OS unless you go into it with maybe you do some Googling around to figure out how to edit the system. You got to be careful though. It is a Linux system, and you're going to be trying to upgrade the operating system to play other games, and you could very easily brick this thing. So you got to be careful with that. If you want to play things like Destiny 2 and the like, it's not compatible with SteamOS, the anti-cheat software. So Destiny 2, I think Call of Duty, there's like some very key games that are popular on Steam that are not going to be available on the Steam Deck unless you circumvent it by going in and installing things in the back end. Because the prototype, I think is what it's called, prototype, the prototype anti-cheat software is not viable with the Steam Deck. Now, they have said that they are going to work to implement that with developers to fix that problem. But off the jump, I think this thing sounds incredibly too good to be true. I know IGN got a hands-on demo, and watching that hands-on demo, it looks like it's the real deal. So that's really nice.
Yeah, I'm a bit pressed. I feel like there's got to be something wrong with it here.
Yeah.
I think ergonomically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Switch isn't like a beautiful thing to hold.
Yeah,
but this just looks worse.
According to the IGN thing, it's very comfortable because of the nature of it, and it's easy to hit all the buttons and it's easy to do all the stuff. I don't know. That's just what they said.
They're the only ones who touched it. It seems so top heavy.
I agree.
Like looking at it, you have your right thumbstick and your buttons like next to each other.
Yeah, it does.
And then the trackpad,
it does look
literally
pretty,
right below it.
Yeah, it does look pretty rough. We'll have to see, but this is something that I want to get eventually. I do enjoy PC games. I don't enjoy sitting at my PC, and so I would like to be able to play them handheld. It is worth noting you can install other storefronts, so this means that Xbox Game Pass, things of that nature, xCloud even, is available to play on this thing. So if you want to play the new Halo on the Steam Deck, you can do that. You can stream the new Halo. Or not even stream it. You can play natively the new Halo on your Steam Deck from the comfort of your bed or your couch or wherever it is that you want to sit. In an airport, it doesn't matter. It works with it. You'll be able to install other things. You would assume maybe Valve would have put a lock on that, but I guess not. They even said it in their press release. You can install the Epic Game Store, which is like their direct competitor at this point, and you can install Origin, and you can install Blizzard.net. You can install all these other things to be able to play these other games on here, which is just crazy. Sounds entirely too good to be true. And if you it is also worth noting that for the criminals out there, they can pirate and emulate old Nintendo games onto this. So for the criminals,
play Ocarina
exactly.
of Time.
Hypothetically, this is another way for thieves,
the baddies,
to play old Nintendo games
Mother 3.
to have a lot of fun playing old Nintendo games on their Steam Deck.
I could never.
They could have a really good time.
The whole Pokemon backlog.
By
I
committing
wish I was a criminal.
crimes.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that. No, it's a crime regardless.
Is it?
It's a crime if you so emulating is a crime if you don't own a copy of the game that you are emulating. If you own a copy of Leaf Green, emulating Leaf Green is legal. If you do not, it is not legal. It's piracy. It's classified as piracy. So if you're a criminal, you can have a really good time playing old Game Boy games, 64 games, GameCube games on the Steam Deck.
Or if you own them. And
if you own them and are not a criminal, you can download the games that you own.
Okay.
And play on there legally. If you're not a criminal.
Wow.
But if you are a criminal,
could you play Melee on the Steam Deck?
You could play Melee. You could play Project M on the Steam Deck and Melee on the Steam Deck.
Nintendo sucks, dude.
Yeah. And you could play modded things. This really shines for me in indies.
Yeah.
There is a lot of top-notch indies out there that come to the PC only or come to the PC and then 12 months later come to everything else.
Yeah.
And so I think this shines for indie games specifically, being able to play indie games. This also shines in other areas. Don't get me wrong. It'll be nice. I could, Baldur's Gate 3 is not going to come to console for 2 to 3 years, but I own it on Steam. I could play it on the Steam Deck. That would be nice. I could play it on my television. Those are things that I could do, and that would be really, really nice to be able to do. So. But all in all, this thing is crazy. If you don't own a PC, I think this is something that you should look into if you want to get into PC gaming. This might be worth it for you, especially at that lower price point. Again, we're talking $100 more than the Switch. We're talking just as much as a PS5, or less than a PS5. We're talking just as much as an Xbox Series X. Like, it's a competitive price point in my opinion for what you're getting here. And also, yeah, Bluetooth in this thing. Couldn't even put Bluetooth in the OLED edition, man.
Yeah.
Nintendo, come on, man.
I mean, I'm not shocked. Because, think about it. The cheapest Switch is what, $200? Yeah.
For the Lite, yeah.
Yeah, and this thing's $400. So, it is essentially twice the price of the bottom line Switch. The bottom line Steam Deck.
But with so many more capabilities. You can't plug in a keyboard and a mouse into a Switch.
But I feel like that's an OS problem, not a hardware problem.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm sure we could easily do that stuff on the Switch if Nintendo wanted us to.
Well, yeah.
That's
not everything. There's certain things that are hardware level, like the ability to plug it into things and Bluetooth. Those are hardware things.
Yeah. But I don't think that's is there enough just in the hardware to make it worth the $200 upgrade?
The Steam Deck?
Yeah.
In my opinion, yes.
Okay.
You can hook it up to a PC. You can stream games from your PC to it. You can hook it up to a television. You can use USB data. You can hook up a keyboard, a mouse, any type of controller you want. You can hook up to this thing. Bluetooth capabilities. I mean, it's all there.
It's all the software for me. That's all it's doing it for me. Because I the Bluetooth thing, I don't care about.
Yeah.
I
kind of do. I'd like to hook up my Raycons to my Switch and be able to just listen in the Raycons.
That'd be nice, but that's such a non-problem for me. It's the OS stuff that's cool to me. Getting to play Game Pass, hell.
Yeah, but the Bluetooth works in other ways too, like connecting a Bluetooth mouse and things like of that nature.
Yeah, but once again, that's a non-problem for me with my Switch, right? I think this the OS is the only thing that does anything for me.
Yeah, so like the games.
Yeah, being if I wanted to be a criminal.
If you're a criminal, yeah.
Yeah, if I was to go down a dark path. And emulate stuff. I think that's the coolest thing about this is all that stuff. The bells and whistles, of course, nice. I feel like I don't know. I feel like the handheld market should definitely be way past where it is.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is a step to finally make it
Valve's
competitive.
pushing it. They're pushing it.
Because Nintendo's been alone in that market for a while. Since
they're getting
Vita,
beat 5 years. 5 years. The Switch has been out, and then the Vita came out, 6-7 years before the Switch?
No way. That far back?
Dude, the Vita dropped a long time ago.
Maybe it was like 2012.
The Vita dropped.
Tell me that. Because after that dropped, after that point, Nintendo's been alone in the market.
The Vita release date, 2011.
2011, okay.
So Nintendo was 5 years ago in 2017. So 6 years between the Vita and the...
Well, they still had the 3DS, so they were still in that market.
Yeah. But in terms of competition...
10 years without.
Yeah. It's been 10 years since any competition.
Yeah. It's been needed. And I mean, competition's good because it pushed forward stuff. Like when we had that VR kind of...
It kicks your ass in gear.
Yeah. We had the VR thing like a year ago where everybody was like, huge push for VR to make it cheap too.
Yeah.
And now we're at a decent state in VR.
You can buy Oculus Quest for a decent price.
I think we still have room to grow there, but that competitiveness made it
You're not
It
having to
just
shell out
pushes it.
$1,000 and also have a PC to do the Valve Index.
So I don't know. I feel like we just got the
OLED
OLED.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I think it's gonna be a while before we get a rebuttal from Switch.
I personally think, because at least with the rumors online and people are stating that the Switch Pro is still a thing, I think we see the Switch Pro probably released a year to a year and a half after the OLED edition. I think we see it next holiday, or we see it not this upcoming March, but the March following, because of the nature of, I think they're going to be treating the Switch like the DS for a while. And I think they're going to release these weird iterative editions. Yeah. Yes. And so I think they are willing, even though the DS was like $100 and the Switch is $300 something bucks. I think they're willing. Well, I don't know. Okay. Well, you get what I'm saying.
The bottom line DS was $100. Bottom line Switch is $200.
Yeah, the price point difference there. And so I think they are willing to, even if they've, everyone's like, oh, I got this OLED edition for $350. In a year, they're like, here's the Pro edition for $500, and then you're like, fuck, I just bought this for $350. But I think Nintendo is willing to do that, especially with the Switch, because I think they're trying to create a Switch family of consoles.
Well, yeah, Nintendo did it exactly that with the 3DS, where they would do
the XL
upgrades, but they also did the smaller versions too. They did the 2DS, which was $100,
and then the XL, and then the
3DS XL,
all that jazz,
all that stuff. Do you think Valve was waiting for Nintendo to? I could definitely see that being a thing.
I think I could too, but again, you gotta remember like how like many moving parts there are to these, and like releases and marketing and all of that crazy stuff.
I know, but if you have an inkling, or if you listen, there's a lot of money behind the scene here, and there's a lot of talks,
and that's what I'm thinking. And
it's a dirty game. Tim.
That's what I'm saying. Is there's strict, like, we're going to announce it here, and moving things and causing announcements to move costs money in and of itself. So I think the term of we have this and we're just going to wait.
If they knew 4 months in advance that Nintendo was going to plan their release the week before this, would they have then said, all right, we can make our announcement right here, and then have the pre-order thing? That's not that hard to do.
Yeah, I don't know.
What all was the press release? It was what they said, the pre-order stuff, and then IGN.
Yeah.
And you just give IGN whatever date.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty easy to kind of coordinate that.
I don't think so. I think there's just so much stuff behind the scenes that it's like, it's incredibly more complicated. I want to believe, but
everything that Nintendo said.
Well, that just happens with anything. The Nintendo OLED would have been swept under the rug had PlayStation shown a God of War trailer, right? Like,
well, yeah, but I mean, like, okay, think back to the when we finally got the prices for the consoles. That's definitely a game of chicken. It has to be.
Well, I feel like that one was a game of chicken specifically because Xbox and PlayStation had issues before where someone was getting dunked on for price differences. So I think that was a game of chicken. But this one, I don't think mattered.
You're coming right into this market first time, brand new.
Because of how crazy, like how much better this is than the Switch, I think Steam was confident and it didn't matter.
Yeah, but I'd still want to go after. I know I would be willing to bet.
Because I think even if you think of it that way, you really okay. Because look at it this way: if they come before. They show this crazy thing. Everyone's expecting Switch Pro. It's released that it's the OLED edition. And then everyone's like, dude, fuck that. Steam just announced a week ago this really cool-ass thing, and all you announced was this 7-inch screen upgrade. And then it's still negative and positive for Steam. I think it's vice versa.
No, I don't think so. Because, listen, you were right when you said whatever the next thing will always take charge of what the old thing was.
Yeah, but...
It could have been a God of War trailer, and then all of a sudden,
yeah. But those are. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think going last is always better.
Maybe
because you get the press afterwards, and if you have the ability, if you think you have the better hardware, it's just a win-win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, there is so much money. This is a business. It's a dog-eat-dog world. I'm saying Steam knew.
I'm not signing on to the conspiracy.
Gabe over here was.
Gabe's just chilling in New Zealand. He's not doing shit.
They know.
He's not doing shit. There is more stuff coming in the future though, but not for Steam or for Nintendo. Or actually, maybe for Nintendo. I don't know. That's not an impossibility. But Netflix will reportedly offer video games within the next year at no extra cost. Ryan Craddock at Nintendo Life wrote up this article here. TV and movie streaming giant Netflix could offer video games as part of its subscription from as early as next year, a new report claims. According to Bloomberg, a person familiar with the situation has stated that video games could appear within the next year, being available alongside the service's current content as a new standalone genre. Apparently, Netflix doesn't have any plans to charge any extra for the video game content on offer, presumably meaning that the current subscribers would be able to access the games with no extra steps required. And I imagine that lasts about 4 to 5 months before the overall cost of Netflix goes up by a few dollars.
Exactly.
The report notes that Netflix has hired former Electronic Arts and Oculus veteran Mike Mike Verdu as its vice president of game development. Previously, Verdu worked as Facebook's vice president and was in charge of helping developers bring their games to the Oculus VR platform. The idea of Netflix adding games to its service isn't new, of course. Reports surrounding the possibility first appeared back in May, and the company itself has expressed that it's excited to do more with interactive entertainment. We've also seen Netflix properties appear on Switch, such as Stranger Things 3, the game, but will games like these end up being exclusive to Netflix service going forward? Nobody knows. Also worth noting, there was a leak over the weekend of PlayStation video game art in the Netflix OS. So, like UI for a DualSense controller, cover arts for Ghost of Tsushima game and stuff on Netflix. So that was a thing.
That makes me uncomfy.
Yeah, that's weird.
I was also thinking about the term Netflix exclusive game, and I don't like that either. That just seems wrong. Dude, Netflix, I think, led the games for so long simply because nobody had their own streaming service yet.
Yeah.
And now, because you could just go to Netflix for everything.
Yeah.
Now everybody's got one.
Yep.
And that leaves Netflix with nothing but really their own stuff and whatever properties they can grab, you know? I think Netflix doesn't last that much longer.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm not talking like a year. I'm talking. Yeah. They'll still go for a couple of years, many years.
I don't know what this does. We don't know the nature of it, so we don't know if it's more stuff like Bandersnatch or how they got Minecraft Story Mode on Netflix right now. Those are like interactive things, but you don't really play them. Could they do a streaming option? Maybe. I don't know exactly what this means. I guess we'll know within a year.
It's weird.
But it seems like I don't think this will be successful, and that's just us.
Oh, no.
Maybe we're elitists in the gaming world.
Well, because it's like, I don't know. It like if it's Bandersnatch stuff, I don't care about that. Really.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, maybe there's some good stuff. Maybe I'll let other people sift through it and then tell me, hey, that was really good. You should maybe try this.
Yeah. I just don't want to play games on Netflix.
Yeah, like maybe it's a good option for those who don't have another option, but like
I guess it's important.
Game Pass is the same price.
There's like 100 and something million users on Netflix, and so I bet a lot of those people don't even play games at all. So maybe they would play some shit on Netflix.
It's gonna be Crossy Road.
Yeah, Crossy Road. I'd play Crossy Road, but not on Netflix though. I don't know.
We'll
have to see what's coming. But there is a few changes of things that we know are coming, but not to Netflix. Extraction and Riders Republic have been delayed. Extraction, this is Rainbow Six Extraction, has been delayed to January of next year, and Riders Republic has been delayed 1 month to October 28th.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad, but sucks for Extraction.
Yeah.
Actually, I think this Riders Republic delay is actually too bad.
What's in October?
Everything.
Damn.
We're talking the new COD probably releases at the very first week in November is usually when it comes out.
Nothing.
You have the Battlefield 2042 comes out that month. You have a ridiculous. Let's look at the release calendar. You have a ridiculous amount of releases coming out in fucking October, dude. To move Riders Republic, a game which in person I want to play it a lot, but in terms of the grand scheme of things, not a lot of people. Game Informer release calendar 2021. 2021 video games release schedule. And here we are in September. So the new FIFA, a new Super Monkey Ball, Far Cry 6, Metroid Dread, Back for Blood.
All right.
Dark Pictures Anthology, Battlefield 2042, Guardians of the Galaxy.
The Demon Slayer game.
The Demon Slayer game, Battlefield 2042, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Riders Republic, Mario Party Superstars. The new Nintendo Switch drops in October. So
that's a bit, yeah.
And then following that, the first week in November confirmed the new Just Dance, Grand Theft Auto 5 for next gen, Forza Horizon 5. Pokemon comes out in the middle of November. They've moved themselves from. So let's look at September. Lake, Sonic Colors, Life is Strange, 2K, Deathloop. There you go. Diablo 2. Director's Cut for Death Stranding. Origami 2 is just indie. I don't think that gets in the way of anything. Yeah, they moved themselves from a month where they could shine to a month where they're going to get drowned out. So I think it's good to delay your game if you need to work on it still, but I think this is going to be bad because now and people who are choosing of what they're going to buy, they got to be a lot more decisive because there's just so many things coming out in October. So I don't know. Sucks for Riders Republic, I think.
Yeah.
We might end up still playing it, but that's a big maybe because I'm broke right now, and the month of October isn't something that I can afford right now in the month of July. We'll have to see when October comes, but.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I was like, how you broke in October already?
No, I'm saying like my July wallet, if that wallet state carries to October.
Well, I would hope you get paid.
Well, yeah, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So there's that. We'll stay on the Ubisoft train though. They are revealing a new game tomorrow. Not just delaying games. Ubisoft is revealing a new Tom Clancy. Well, I guess that's today for you people listening to that. Ubisoft revealing a new Tom Clancy game later tomorrow. It's a FPS COD clone, it looks like. There's some gameplay shown on the IGN Twitter. Jordan, you want to go to twitter.com and go to IGN. There's a 22-second gameplay leak thing.
Bro, did you really just say twitter.com?
Yeah.
You thought it too?
So I guess that's later today. It's at 1 o'clock Central Time. They'll be announcing this Tom Clancy game. It's an FPS. Looks like a competitive FPS. It's not a battle royale. Well, it could be a battle royale. I guess we don't know. It's only a 22-second clip. IGN been getting a lot of firsts, man. IGN been getting some exclusives lately, it feels like.
Yeah, they really have. I think that Steam Deck thing was a big, like, whoa.
Yeah. IGN first on some hardware. That's crazy. You might have to scroll a while because they do post a fuck ton of shit. But it's a new Tom Clancy game. I can drop the link in the Discord probably.
Yeah, it's going to take some time.
So the IGN proper at IGN.
Why not just move on to the next story while he pulls it up?
Because it's not too far down there. I'm looking at it right here. 6 hours ago, they posted it's in between Colin Farrell and the Penguin and the best low-key cosplays. It says correction, July 19th at 11 a.m.
Did that say low-key cosplays?
It's towards the top. It's like 10 tweets down. Not even. You see. Okay, cool. It's 22 seconds. It's real short.
You got it.
Go ahead and pause it or whatever. Yeah. So that's. Oh, it's Twitter. The quality's gonna be shot, but we can look at it. Yeah, it looks booty. Keep it in the small window, but show it to the people.
Bang bang, bada boom,
boom. Back. No, fucking full screen it. That's way too small. Yeah, dude. I know it's gonna look like dick. Yeah, it looks like shit, but that's fine. But here you go. 25 seconds of this. Interesting UI with the kill streak looking like spray paint. Put the little bubble shield down.
Yo, I can't, bro.
What?
Not another one.
FPS?
Bro. I see it.
They sell, bro.
Everyone's gonna be like, yo.
So
this game's hot.
Keep it playing for a second while we talk about it.
We'll play it for 2 days.
I think I don't know. It depends on the price point. It depends on what it is because there's no telling. This is all that we've seen, so we'll know more tomorrow. We don't know if this is a battle royale. I don't think it is. Well, maybe kill streak could be on battle. I don't know. I don't think it is. To me, it looks like a COD or something. You know?
Yeah.
Everybody was like, "Oh, they're gonna announce a new Splinter Cell," and then this gameplay got shown, and then everyone was like, "Ah, it's not Splinter Cell." It's not the Division. Well, it could be a first person in the Division. This looks like a rundown city like in the Division with some stuff, but the Division is notoriously third person. The gameplay doesn't look rough. It looks a bit clunky, but not terrible.
Bro, I'll see y'all in a year and a half when everyone's like, let's play this game for a week.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Well, there you go. So that's happening. All right, Jordan, you can close that shit. Also, tomorrow, or today for you people listening to this, Skate 4 is going to be getting some news. But Skate 4 will not be a DDA play. It's worth noting. But they did say they're moving along well on they formed the team. It is worth noting. It's been a year since it was them saying, hey, we're going to make a team to make Skate 4.
This game's going to be on mobile only.
No, it's not. But I think Skate 4 will be awesome, but I don't think we're going to get it for like 5 years, bro.
You're going to get Skate Go.
Dude,
skate and go.
I've been playing Skate 3 lately too. It's been fun.
I know. I could tell. I called you one day, and I knew immediately because I heard the melody over the phone. I was like, "This man is playing Skate 3 when he should be playing Bug Fables." I was every time, bro.
Going up the country, now that you wanna
You don't have to sing the whole song.
Okay. all right. Fine. Fair enough. And then also this week, one more little small thing. Pokemon Unite got a release date of July 21st.
Yo, we got a whole squad going for that.
We are going to be playing that shit. That's going to be fun. At least for a couple of games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though, I mean, some of us are going to go hard. You'll probably be in for a day.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have to give your Switch to Jordan.
Dude, get the fuck off me.
What? No, I'm being serious.
Why?
What is he gonna play on?
What? You can play on Kylie's Switch.
Oh, he can play. I'll call.
Kylie got 2 Switches.
Who's got 2 Switches?
Oh my God.
You're gonna play like 2 games and then dip.
Or I might have a good time. It's free.
You will probably have a good time, but you'll still dip.
There's nothing out right now. Death's Door coming on the 20th.
You wanna know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be he's gonna have a good time, but he's gonna get dicked. He's like, I won't play anymore.
This game's stupid. Then he's gonna break a Switch on accident.
That's not gonna happen.
That almost happened with Mario 35.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's true.
That is
Why'd you hit me with the wow?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Like that was a deep dig.
Yeah, I forgot. Well, Michael,
Tim.
this next section of the podcast called
Yeah.
This Week in Gaming, the section following the news,
After the news.
is where we go over the historical releases. And you guessed it,
Last week.
this week in gaming, July 18th, the Monster House licensed game.
License game?
Came out in 2006. I don't know what the fuck that is, but
I didn't
came
play
out.
that one.
July 19th, nothing. July 20th, Bastion, the iconic Supergiant game from 2011. Classic. July 21st, Limbo.
Damn. I would have thought that game was older.
Nope. 11 years?
I was playing it when I was like 5.
What? Limbo, Journey in 2015. I know what the joke is, but I hate it. I hate the joke.
I tried.
Journey came out in 2015. Fortnite, 4 years since Fortnite dropped. And then this is not Splatoon 1. It's actually Splatoon 2 dropped in 2017.
We like Fortnite. Splatoon. When's Splatoon 3 coming out?
There's no date.
Damn. Nintendo.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
July 22nd and 23rd, nothing of note. And then July 24th, 3 years.
That's a
since
lie.
No Man's
No
Sky.
way.
Yeah.
You're lying to me.
That's what
You're
saying.
fibbing.
I'm not fibbing.
You're telling me No Man's Sky came out a year after Fortnite?
Yeah. It's important to remember Fortnite first came out as Save the World and didn't get Battle Royale until much, much later.
You're telling me No Man's Sky only came out 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Can we talk about that for a second? Do y'all remember in the beginning of Fortnite when everyone was really excited for the Save the World because they're like, hey, eventually this will be free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they never did.
They never made it free. No.
And they still have the loading screen.
No, it's just because it was so bougie.
Just
Just look up No Man's Sky release date. You
I
don't gotta
know.
type out when did No Man's Sky come out.
Listen, let me type like the old man I am. Yeah, bro.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe I was finessed. Maybe it was console release in 2018.
Yeah, bro. Don't try and finesse me like that. I'll call you out instantly.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
August 9th, 20. I should have made you put dollars on it. 3 years ago, my ex.
Okay, so 5 years ago. All right, fair enough.
I'm a gaming
Fair enough.
genius.
Now it's time to talk about the Game Pass Club game. What is it? Oh, it's Bug Fables again, chapters 3 and 4 of Bug Fables.
How'd you think about
don't worry about it. And so we're going to be talking about chapters 3 and 4 of Bug Fables. We're going to talk Bug Fables. We're talking about fucking Bug Fables. It's a game on Game Pass where we're
talking about bugs.
What we do is we pick a game on Game Pass and we play through it with our community, and they give us their thoughts on the things that they like and don't like, and the ins and outs of the stuff that they're enjoying. This week was chapter 3 and 4 Bug Fables. Last week was chapter 1 and 2. Next week is going to be chapter 5 and 6, and then the following week will be chapter 7. Then after that, we'll pick a new game on Game Pass and go from there. Let's start with Chance's thoughts here. He says, I think chapter 3 and 4 were pretty good. I switched to hard mode, and I think it made the game so much better. The combat is a lot more fun and engaging, and it makes the bosses actually formidable, except Chapter 4 boss for me, that dude was cheeks. I'm intrigued by Leaf's story, but as of where we left off, I'm very into learning about Kabu more. He seems to be the one we know the least about, but I think in the next couple chapters, his story is really going to open up, and I'm excited to see where it leads.
I agree, Chance.
I played half of Chapter 3. Didn't play the rest of it. And didn't play Chapter 4. Look, man, I got,
How about you just talk about bugs?
I got upgraded to a 6-day work week right now at work for the next 2 weeks. I still got the Disney movies to watch for the movie podcast. I played some Sea of Thieves, and that was enjoyable. And also, I'm just not really enjoying Bug Fables that much.
That's okay.
So it's difficult for me to
listen, bro.
sit down and play for like 4 hours, and I'm like, man, this is not fun.
I think that's the only reason you need. You don't got to bring up the work week. It's fine.
Hey, if I had more time, I might be like, I might push through it anyway, even though I'm not enjoying it.
Nah.
If I had like an extra 10 hours.
Nah.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, what are you thinking though? Because I can't really say much.
Yeah. Okay.
All I can say is that it's felt a lot not as good as for me, and I'm not really enjoying it that much.
So I'm kind of just gonna say what I did. Delivered a package to the pier. I haven't left the pier. I don't know if you ever went to the pier.
The water, where he's like, hey, you can pay me 500 things.
Yeah. Give me 300 shekel. You paid?
No.
Oh, okay.
Fuck no, bro.
Yeah, I don't get that kind of money. I never have enough money in this game.
Yeah, no.
It started to feel a lot more like open. Like the world is actually there's like
branches.
Yeah, there's many places to go, and it started to overwhelm me for a second. Too many things to spend money on.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you get into that third city, or chapter 3,
seems like there's always a new shop, and you're like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, you're like, I can't be spending all of this money because there's like the lady who's like, I'll give you this bed bug for 30 coins, and I'm like,
she give it to you for free.
Yeah, but I didn't know what it did, so I used it.
It puts you to sleep.
And then I was like, can I get that back? And she said 30 coins.
Yeah.
And I said,
Did you not listen to her dialogue?
No, I was clicking.
She explains like, it puts you to sleep and all that jazz.
And I was kind of low health. I was like, let's see what happens. Am I gonna stay right in this spot? And I did.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah, I lost that one. The boomerang continues to amaze me with all the things you can do with it.
Yeah, the upgrades and shit.
Mm-hmm. Because you throw it and you hold it, but you need to stand where you want it to go.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was pretty cool.
That's how you get past that puzzle.
Yeah, you stand at the crystal or whatever you need to hit, throw it, then you move, go where you need to go, then you let go of it, it'll hit the crystal, and then you.
Was it
the one at the top at the with the?
I was at the levers in the box room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like. That's where I stopped playing. I was like, dude, I don't know. I'm tired. I'm not doing. I don't know how to do this.
You just stupid. That's why you stopped playing, bro.
Yeah, I'm just an idiot.
You hate to see it, but I like that. I still have not figured out how to use crystal berries. I've gotten like 10 of them, 12 of them.
I don't know where they come.
I don't know if I'm supposed to go find it or if it'll come up in the story. At this point, I think you're just supposed to go find it. So I might Google that before chapter 5.
I'll do that shit right now.
Did you try being charmed?
Nope.
Okay. That was super helpful in the boss fights. You go talk to somebody in this dark alley behind the market, and they charm you, and you get like extra abilities and stuff. Items are OP.
Okay, yeah, you just collect them, and you trade crystal berries later in the game for stuff.
How far is later? Because I'm in the back half.
The underground tavern.
See, I don't know. Am I supposed to find that? You know what I'm saying? It's probably. Do you remember like chapter 1? There's like a guy who's like, "Hey, we changed the password. Do you know the password?" And we're like, I know the old password.
Have you completed the quest? Oh, you don't remember the password?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, right?
I would assume so. I never figured out the new password.
Requesting assistance is a quest.
Oh, okay. So you got to do a quest.
At the start of chapter 3, you get a quest, and then they get you.
All right, I'll probably go do that. I want to see what you can do with crystal berries.
You can trade them in for metals.
I agree with Chance. Hard metal makes it fun.
Yeah.
And you get hella rare achievements.
Can you bring up Gmail, Jordan? That's for lit. Thank you.
And then, so chapter 3 boss, super easy for me. Cake. Mm-hmm. I'm on the opposite side of the spectrum here with Chance. I died 3 times to the chapter 4 boss. I don't understand.
I wonder what happened.
I think it's just the way you play.
Yeah.
Because like
the difference of organization, your people, which moves you use,
the order you do things, how you manage your TP. The combat gets pretty complicated.
Yeah.
And so in that chapter 4 fight, I used this last strategy I used made it super easy. So it's just finding that strategy. The chapter 4 achievement was a 1.3% achievement. That was pretty cool. I did all the quests I could do. Mm-hmm. Except the ones where you had to fight a boss, because those were hella hard and I got smacked around. Mm-hmm. Could not have done any of that without Googling, though.
Yeah.
It was way too hard.
Yeah, they don't give you waypoints or anything.
No, I don't want to think that much. The sand area was pretty cool. When you get into the castle and stuff. I have no idea what's going on with Leaf in this story. I want to know more. Kabu, same thing. I feel like he's kind of got an interesting past that we haven't talked about yet in the game. V, I feel like pretty basic story. You kind of learn that whole relationship in chapter 3 and 4, I think. So, a lot of cool stuff. I enjoy this game a lot.
Yeah.
Sad to see you leave the ship.
Can't do it, man.
I'll carry it on.
Carry it on.
I guess we'll choose a shorter game next time.
Yeah, it is a very long game. 25 hours.
Is. I don't.
Maybe we choose a multiplayer game that we just play for 1 week and then pick a new one the next week.
You want to just pick Sea of Thieves?
Well, no, not Sea of Thieves, because I'm gonna talk about Sea of Thieves.
You want to pick Sea of Thieves?
No. I don't want to pick Sea of Thieves.
You want to pick Sea of Thieves?
Do you want me to pick Sea of Thieves?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you we should pick Sea of Thieves.
Okay.
That way it's an easy week. No, I'm excited to keep going though.
But I want to talk about Sea of Thieves right now.
I thought Isaiah beat chapter 4 as well. He might have left some comments. I don't know.
I didn't think so.
He
all he left was, I like this game.
Man, I'm sure he said I beat chapter 4.
Well, yeah.
And if so, that man lapped you because he started way later.
He said I beat a certain chapter and that he was enjoying it, but that's about it.
Yeah, I thought that was chapter 4.
I don't know what.
Maybe it was 3. Let me see. Let me go to Game Pass Club.
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, he said I just beat chapter 3. So yeah, he did pass you.
Yeah, he did.
Lapped.
I've been lapped.
It's okay. All right.
Now it's time to talk about the other things that we've been playing. I've been playing Sea of Thieves, but apparently I shouldn't talk about that until later. I guess we'll talk about that later.
We talked about it.
Did we?
No.
No. We haven't talked about it.
Yeah, no. We have to start playing it this week.
If we're gonna play.
Yeah, you can talk about it. I don't care.
It's great.
That's phenomenal.
It's so great. It's so much fun, dude. It's such a vibe, bro. Just
no, I think it's a mid game.
Sailing. Nah, fuck no.
No. The game itself, mid.
Uh-huh.
But the way it's designed to be better with friends and compadres, amplifies all the good things about the game.
Okay, sure. But we haven't done any. There's a lot of stuff we haven't done yet.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just speaking on like the regular pirating stuff.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I'm playing solo, that gets boring so fast.
Oh yeah, I would agree. Well, unless we haven't played the Tall Tales, so we don't know how.
No. I'm talking about the strictly regular pirating.
Okay.
Stuff.
The other stuff is part of the game.
Yes. I'm just talking about the part of the game that we have played.
Okay.
That I feel like if I was just to go play it by myself, I'd be terribly bored.
Yeah.
But it's just super fun with friends.
Yeah, it is great. Yeah. Just sailing with your homies, bro. Being like, oh shit, there comes a ship, bro. Starboard side. Get the cannons fucking loaded.
I still don't know which side starboard is.
I don't either. But it is also worth noting, there's just a couple things I found out, man. We should really start using those curse balls more. Why? Because you lose them. When you come back, you get a new boat. We end up just not using our curse balls.
That's true. You might as well just go all out every time.
Yeah, because you kind of get a little bit of a reset.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Also, you can sell those empty chests after you pull the 3 things out of them. You can still sell the chest itself for $500.
Is it? Yeah. It's definitely worth the $500.
Oh yeah, maybe keep you one, but other than that, no.
How much money have we lost by not taking those?
Good $4,000 or $5,000.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is. But it is a super enjoyable game to play with your friends. It's on Game Pass. You should play it with your friends if you have. We haven't tried any like the story content yet. We're waiting until we all can get together and get like when all 3 of us are on at the same time for an
maybe
extended period
that's
of time.
what we do for Here's my idea. Game Pass Club after Bug Fables, we do the Pirate's Life thing.
The Pirate's Life?
Yeah, the actual Pirates of the Caribbean stuff.
Because we could still do the other Tall Tales.
Because that's new.
Yeah.
That voice crack. That's new. People haven't done it.
Yeah.
We haven't done it.
Will it be new in a month?
Bug Fables is not new either.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's what we want to do.
Yeah,
we're not doing this for.
But we still got to do the other Tall Tales though. I want to do them.
Yeah, we should try that to get ready.
We haven't done. There's still a lot of stuff. We haven't tried a Ghost Fleet. We haven't tried a raid. We haven't tried to beat. We haven't found like the shipwrecks with like the sparklies. We haven't went to one of those. There's like a lot of stuff we haven't done.
Yeah,
we haven't done the ritual skull shit.
That to say, if you want to play with us, get on Discord.
Yes,
we.
God, it's so fun for $1. $1 on Patreon.com/syncedup. It's great, dude. It's so much fun, dude. Just playing that game, dude.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I want to be playing that game right fucking now.
That's all you played though.
What?
That's all you played?
Yeah, I didn't play anything else. I mean, I played some Skate 3. But
Hold on, bro. Oregon Trail.
Oh yeah, I guess I've been playing Oregon Trail on Apple Arcade. It's the Oregon Trail. I mean, there's nothing else.
Is that all you've touched on Apple Arcade?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just went and looked, and I was like, man, none of this is. Oh, Oregon Trail, a new Oregon Trail. Oh, sure.
So is it like just a subscription service? All of it's free?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're all of it on there. I was like, I don't want to play fucking solitaire.
That's it.
Well, there was
not like a best rated or something like that?
There was, but it's still they implement other stuff that I don't know. It's just a weird. The service is weird, but there's good games on there.
Okay.
So like Oregon Trail, which is Oregon Trail with just better graphics.
Updated.
Still fucking winter's about to hit, bro. I know all my dudes are gonna die.
Dude, speaking of mobile games.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go been going dummy.
You have been playing a lot of that.
Yeah, and playing with fielding.
Yep, people from across the globe using your little remotes.
Yeah, it's really cool. We did raids together. We all caught, the same. It's just so fun. Yep. I love it. Caught like 30 legendaries today.
Oh, damn.
Like 12 shinies yesterday. It was Pokemon Go Fest. It's the 5th year anniversary. The Go Fest is like the big celebration they do every year. Usually it's in one city. Everybody just goes. I think the first time was like in Chicago. Last time was Dortmund, wherever that is. It's really cool. It's the first time I've been able to like be a part of one of those big Pokemon Go events.
Yeah.
I went to Reeves Park for like 2 hours after work, and there was like 60 people out there playing.
Yeah.
It's crazy how big that community still is.
I mean, yeah, a lot of it's on the phone, bro.
I'm on the group.
To everyone.
Yeah, I'm on the group me. There's 700 people in the Norman group me. Damn. It's ridiculous. And there's just all kinds of people playing.
Yeah.
It's not just like, 25-year-old white guys. There's all kinds of people out there. There's grandmas, and they have way better accounts than me because that's all they do.
Yeah, I mean
that's the only game they play.
Playing some Pokemon Go.
Yeah, they kill it. It's crazy. I love it, and it's just it shares something that I love very accessibly to more people.
Yeah.
So, I love Pokemon Go.
All right.
5 years.
That's it. So I've been playing.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. You can write into. You can get your questions. Jeez, you can get your questions. That was a massive brain.
But you weren't wrong.
I know. You can get your questions right on the show by writing into synceduppod@gmail.com or writing into the reader submissions tab of our Discord, just like Fielding did. What's cracking, my dudes? The quote game is back.
My boy.
Get ready. Quote number 1.
The turtle.
For anyone who doesn't know, this is a quote game where Fielding pulls a quote from a past episode, and we have to figure out who said it and about what. So number 1, I'll play anything, dude. You slap a AAA IP on that, Daddy will eat it up.
That's me.
That's you, because I don't really say daddy.
Yeah.
And what are you talking about? You slap a AAA IP on that.
Daddy will eat it up.
The Harry Potter game?
No.
A AAA IP on that? You would have to be talking about a device, right?
Maybe.
I'll play anything, dude. You slap a AAA IP on that? Daddy will eat it up.
Is it a crossover? I'll play anything, dude. That maybe it's Pokemon. I'll play anything Pokemon.
No, that doesn't make any sense, does it? You slap a AAA IP on that?
What have they slapped?
Smash Bros? No.
Maybe hold up. What if this is about Pokemon Unite?
Pokemon Unite.
And we're talking about the MOBA genre.
Nah, fuck no, we ain't. At the time when Pokemon Unite was announced, you ain't saying you're gonna play any MOBA.
No. But we're talking about. Maybe you're right.
Daddy will eat it up.
Daddy will eat it up.
Game Pass? No. Bro, I have no fucking idea. I don't know. What is it, Jordan? What's the answer?
It's me.
Mike said it.
Mike said it.
On Pokemon Cafe Mix.
Damn.
Oh, it was close. So you were just saying like, oh, you'll play any Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Right?
I still don't know the context.
Maybe you're just an idiot.
You slap a AAA IP on that. Daddy will eat it up.
Maybe you just misspoke a little.
I don't know, dude. I feel like I need to.
Maybe you're just talking about because maybe that's your Dokkan stage. So you're just saying like a AAA IP on the mobile game. Like if you take a AAA IP and put it on mobile, I'll play it at least once. So you played Cafe Mix because
maybe the context was like trash mobile games.
Yeah, and you're like,
but
hey,
you slap a AAA IP.
Yeah,
I'll try it.
Yeah, at least try it for the one time.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're justifying that.
Yeah. Quote number 2. I'm here for a small brain character. Give me a small.
This
brain.
is definitely you with Smash.
No, I think this is me with a 20 questions.
This is definitely you with Smash. Who's the big brain character?
Probably Min Min.
Min Min's not that big brain.
Yeah, but you have to like do different things.
Or Steve.
Maybe it was Terry.
Could be Terry
because of inputs.
Yeah.
Steve also could be Steve.
No, I think you'd be willing to learn for Steve.
Nah, fuck no.
You weren't, but I feel like you would like
maybe
talk it up. Like, you know what?
If I'm even talking about smashing this, but
it has to be. What? Where else do you say small brain character?
That's what I'm locking in. What
it's
is it,
you. Your small brain. Min Min. Maybe.
Okay. It is Tim.
I said it.
About Smash.
About Smash.
Okay.
Was it
no specification?
It doesn't tell us what the character is.
Okay.
But it is on preferred Smash.
We went even deeper.
Okay. Does he have the episode number?
19, 24, 50 mark. So you can go back and look.
So when did episode 19 come out? We're on 73. So that would have been like, that wouldn't have been Min Min.
What do you mean it wouldn't have been Min Min? It would have had to have been Min Min.
Or Steve.
Let me go to the 19th. Because that might have just been the headline. Nope, that's the film cast.
By the way, 3 of these are from 19. One of them's from 20.
Yeah, I think
that's what he does.
He skims through those old episodes to try to find funny things.
I was trying to, maybe that'll help you guys with
27,
context on the
21. It's got to be in the bio.
In the description?
Min Min.
Min Min? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's about Min Min. All right. Quote number 3. No, what happened was Tencent had a firm grip on Nintendo's ball sack.
That's you
so I
on
said that
Unite.
On, yeah.
Yeah. Because
yeah,
Unite's
definitely.
Tencent. What? But what's the context of this?
Well, Nintendo's ball sack. Nah, it's definitely Unite.
But, like, why would you have said that?
I don't know.
Would I have said, like, why did you do a MOBA spinoff? I don't know. I can't figure out why you would feel the need to say that.
Is that what it's about, Jordan?
Yep, Tim on Pokemon Unite.
Okay. I'm with you on that. The ropes are incredible.
That's you talking about Last of Us 2.
No.
Yes, it is.
That's you talking about Last of Us 2.
Oh, maybe, yeah. What is it, Jordan?
Because I know I definitely was the one that brought up the ropes. Because I remember watching the trailer or watching some gameplay and being like, wow, those ropes are crazy.
Yeah, they are nice.
And that would have been the first thing I brought up.
They're good ropes.
All right, it is Tim.
Yep.
On The Last of Us 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes
good
sense.
ropes. Good ropes.
Good ropes. Very good ropes. One more email here from Lucas.
Thank you, Phil.
What are the best game/lore altering events you've experienced/witnessed, i.e., World of Warcraft expansions, Fortnite changing seasons, League of Legends lore events, etc.? Bro, I don't really play games as a service, so this isn't really something I can join in, dude.
I don't know. Let me think.
I can't really join in on this. I guess Destiny doing things. I played some, but they weren't really.
I did watch the Cube in Fortnite.
Yeah, the Cube in Fortnite was an event. Travis Scott. I guess I didn't.
No, that's not a game. Is that a game altering event? A lore art? I guess it is lore altering.
Altered the state of my mind.
That Travis Scott is a cosmic being in the world.
Is the answer to this just Fortnite for the majority of the planet?
Oh, it has to be.
Yeah,
because Fortnite has touched.
I was there for Cataclysm, but I didn't play World of Warcraft. But I was a child, and I remember being like, "Oh, this is a cool thing."
I was not with it. I was not hip. Probably when they took Club Penguin down.
Oh yeah.
That was a pretty big game-altering event.
Remember when they flipped that iceberg too?
That was lit.
Yeah.
I was not there for it, but I watched the video.
Yeah, flipping the iceberg.
That was crazy. No, I'm trying to think of more stuff like that because those would have been big things for me. Farmville shutting down.
Farmville, bro.
I don't know if they ever did actually shut down, but I'm pretty sure they did, and I think I was sad for 10 seconds.
Well,
there's got to be something.
I just don't play games as a service, so I don't really have a good answer for this.
I know, but like, there's got to be.
I'm not a guy to dedicate myself to one game for a year, you know, like a lot of people. A lot of people will do that, and I'm just not that guy. I'm not that guy, pal. I'm not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal.
No.
I don't know. I think that's got to be it.
Yeah, me too.
Lore events are cool. The league one that they're doing right now is super cool in my opinion. I hate that most of it's locked behind grinding. Mm-hmm. So like
classic.
Yeah, but it encourages you to play. It's encouraged me to play because I like the event they're doing, where like there's a really cool lore event happening, and you're like going across the world in like a visual novel kind of style. That's pretty cool. And you get points from in game that help progress your meter that unlocks more of the lore and event stuff. And it's just really cool. I think that's a super cool way to like encourage people to play your game is rewards that are like, it's a weird reward to have where it's just lore into the event. There's actually like cosmetic rewards and stuff, but that's not why I'm playing it. I'm just like,
you want the lore.
Yeah, I want to like, where does this story go?
I want to play Mechs and Minions, bro. It's a board game. League of Legends.
You've been wanting to play that for a while.
Good long while. I wanted to have that game.
Damn.
Yep.
That's me with Darkest Dungeon.
It's a legacy game. You play through a story with the characters and mechs and stuff. It looks really good.
I want to play Darkest Dungeon.
There's a lot of games I want to get. I found a board game TikTok guy who has a board game collection.
Oh no!
And I've been watching his. I've been like, bro, this game sounds
you
great.
can't
There's
do
this
that,
game called
bro.
Snakes that looks really good, dude. Oh, so many games.
I think before you get another board game, you need another shelf.
Yeah, we need to get like You Got.
Oh.
Yeah.
We do. This is totally off topic.
A non sequitur.
We spin that shelf around. Follow me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All this junk over here, we'll move it somewhere else. We get a second shelf and a third shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Fill them up completely. It'd be nice if they could be the same style.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do that.
I could go online and buy just 3 new shelves and we could sell that shelf.
But they got to look nice and use that as a backdrop.
To what?
For something. It'd look good, though.
It would.
Imagine all those board games as like a backdrop.
We could start doing board game playthroughs or board game reviews. I don't know.
Something. I don't know. It'd be cool. I think that'd look really good. That's not. That'd be a game-altering event for a lore-altering event for the
I'd need to
lore.
run into a lot of money.
What?
I'd need to run into a lot of cash.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah, you see what? Yeah.
I was trying to think of like a joke, but like
Yeah,
nothing could come fast enough. I feel like there was something there.
That's it for this episode of the Synced Up Podcast. Thank you for watching or listening to it on YouTube or Patreon or podcasting or wherever you did. If you go to patreon.com/syncedup, you can get for $1, no, for $5, not for $1, for $5, you get access to the post show that we're about to do. I don't know. What are we going to talk about? I don't know. Maybe there's a hint on the YouTube version of this podcast that was there the whole time.
Really?
That hint will help you tell us tell you.
Yeah, a little spoiler
yeah.
for the post show.
Exactly.
On the video version of the podcast.
But anyway, that's it for this episode. So thank you for watching or listening, and we will see you guys next week.
Toodaloo.
Bye.